Hey everybody, good afternoon. I am here with Roger Johnson at Beyond the Grape, and we just had a ribbon cutting here, really exciting. You rolled out the red carpet for us, brought out some lovely pairings to have with some of the wine, and we celebrated with you with the ribbon cutting. But you've actually been here for quite some time. You're not a new business, and I'm really interested in finding out some of the history of Beyond the Grape, but more importantly, how about some history about you, Roger? How did you get into this? What's your experience, and what was your journey to open Beyond the Grape?
Okay, well, yeah, it's still a surprise to me that I've been here 5 years. I took to wine very early. I won't say how early,
Yeah.
but and I've been very lucky in my life. I've gotten to travel a lot, and from age of 18 on, when I was in South Africa or Europe or other places,
Wow,
I
cool.
made it a point to learn about the wine and meet winemakers, and
Sure.
so it's always been a passion for me, and it's always in the back of my mind. I've always been kind of entrepreneurial and wanting to get into the wine industry, but
Right.
this opportunity just kind of lined up.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. So,
Yeah.
so had you, other than just enjoying wine, had you done anything in business with wine before Beyond the Grape?
Not exactly. I knew a lot of people in the industry, and I've done events. One of my previous careers was in nonprofit fundraising,
Right.
and then event planning, and so I got to know a lot of people in the restaurant and wine industry.
Oh, right,
That
right,
way, so
right.
that was kind of fun. And then I lived in New Orleans for 3 years, and I got to know the person who opened this space. I bought it from him 3.5 years
Oh,
ago.
okay, all right.
But I worked on some projects with him in New Orleans, and I'm still kind of connected that way, but we are an independent local business here in Pensacola.
Awesome. Well, wine is one of those things where it brings people together, and there's it's really about community, and it's a wonderful thing. It's so dynamic, and let's talk a little bit about Beyond the Grape, and some of the things that you offer are different than, say, a regular wine or liquor store. So, what are some of the things that Beyond the Grape does?
One thing, we firmly believe in the try before you buy. We have wine tastings every day.
Right.
We like to welcome people and just dive in and try some of our unique offerings. I also have some exclusive wines that are made in Florida.
Cool.
So we have everything from sweet and local to traditional, international. I have a particular interest in South African wines and Washington wines, as I've lived in Washington State for 20 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have such a diverse array, and then some people know us just for the wine smoothies. And,
Sure.
That's fantastic as well. It's the best way to enjoy them all, and we have them at the Wahoo Stadium. And we also do paint and sip nights.
Really?
Which you can
Talk
schedule.
a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So we've been working with the same instructor mostly for the last 4 years, and the way it works here, you can pick the time, you can pick the painting. It's laid back. We include our 10 for 10 wine tasting as part of the deal, and give you discounts to keep drinking and enhancing that creative process.
Awesome. So I was going to ask you what all the art was that was over in the corner on the wall. So that answered my question.
Absolutely.
So you pick the painting, and then you get to do that. The group gets to do that painting.
Yeah.
What's the maximum amount of people that you can host for an event like that?
We don't have the largest space. One time, I believe we had 21 people here painting at the same time. It was a little crowded. Most of our groups are between 4 and 12.
Okay.
We will stretch beyond that a little bit, but yeah, it's most comfortable if it's 12 or under. But we do corporate parties, birthday parties, so tourists come in town looking for something fun to do on a rainy day.
Yeah.
All kinds of things.
Okay, so rewind a little bit. You had mentioned the wine smoothies, and it's hot outside now. For someone who's just walking around the mall, they want to, or make it a destination rather, drive to the mall to come have one of your wine smoothies. Tell us about those, because that's a different concept, and they're not available in many places. In fact, I don't ever recall getting a wine smoothie anywhere, ever. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so part of the inspiration was the daiquiris that you see in New Orleans.
Yes.
And then, so we're offering something that's a little bit healthier, we think a little bit tastier, and it's something unique. Many people walk in here, they've never heard of it, they don't know what to expect.
Right.
And then they become regulars both here and at the stadium. They're super delicious, and we always have 4 different flavors here, so people can enjoy their shopping experience.
Yeah,
a little bit
What's
better.
the most popular wine smoothie flavor?
It has consistently been the Hurricane. We
The
have a Hurricane. We
Hurricane,
use
Hurricane.
Merlot wine in it.
Okay, okay.
But our mango is also off the chain.
All right, awesome. You had just said at the ballpark, so
Yep.
you piqued my interest. I'm assuming you're talking about the Wahoo Stadium.
Absolutely.
So tell us about that. You can get these at the Wahoo Stadium?
Absolutely. I've been operating a stand there for 4 years. We've been sponsors of the team for 4 years.
Oh, great, great.
Which is also hard to believe.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
Uh-huh.
But right when you get up the stairs from the main gate, take a right and we're right there. You can get a nice glass of wine or one of our signature smoothies on those hot days out of the stadium. That's what you need to be.
And that's actually
drinking.
right now at 6:30. I believe there's a game.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
anyone who's going to the game and you're watching this, be sure to stop by and get a wine smoothie while you're in there.
Yes, I may not be able to be at both places at once, but we're set up there, and we have lots of great customers.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to show a quick video, about a minute long, of the festivities earlier that we had during the ribbon cutting.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we'll go ahead and tell everyone what's the best way to keep in touch with you all.
Okay, sounds good.
Amazing. Well, again, thanks for inviting us in to come celebrate with you once again.
Absolutely.
And you said it's been now 4 or 5 years?
Well, the store's been here 5 years. I've
Yes.
been here 3.5.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what is the best way for people to get in touch with you or to find out more information about what you do?
Our website is btgvino.com. You can also find us easily on Facebook or other social media, BTG Vino, or just come into the main entrance of Cordova Mall.
Yeah, you can't miss it. So come in the main entrance of Cordova Mall. It's like, what, the second or third second business on the left. You cannot miss it. Roger, is there anything you want to leave us with before we go?
No, I'm just proud to be a partner of the Chamber, and we keep growing our business every year, and it's just wonderful, and we thank our many excellent customers.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm ready for a wine smoothie. So everyone, if you have any questions, you can always leave it in the comments, or even better yet, you can contact Roger directly through the website, telephone number, or through the social site and ask them questions so you get it straight from the source. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.